Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia, Macademia. Chapter 198, we're getting really close to 200. I wonder if Horikoshi's planning to do something special. But either way, we have 198, and I'm hoping we get to see some more of these three that are between the two Shinso rounds. Because I know we're going to see a lot of the first round like we just did, and a lot of the last round because it has both Izuku and Shinso in it. But I hope these three in the middle have plenty of development too. I'd like to see at least a chapter on each. Because I want to see, of course, more of our Class A characters get individual times to shine, like we saw with Kaminari and Tsuyu here. And I thought this was really good, giving Tsuyu some more time to shine, because I feel like she doesn't get that all that often. At least not since like really near to the beginning of the story. So I actually really like that. And I hope we get that for Class A, but also I want to develop Class B some more to learn more about them as individuals, like we did with, I mean, we didn't too deeply, but like we kind of did with the 4 in this first test. But either way, it's chapter 198. At times one must, this is a long ass title, at times one must stop and analyze the current situation. It's essential. So I wonder if we're not even going to get into the next one yet, or if this is just going to be characters talking about and analyzing what just happened. State your reflections and what you've learned, says Aizawa. It's time for an evaluation meeting. Okay, so maybe they'll do this after each match. I don't care if this arc goes on for like 10, even 15 or so chapters. I think it could be good to just do some development like this, and when it's going to be like action and them fighting each other like this, kind of like it was with the sports festival or the hero versus student tests, it's going to be fun to see each week no matter what, because we're getting that action and stuff in addition to the character development. So I kind of hope this is a good long detailed arc. Time for an evaluation meeting. It's hard to make good use of my quirk when we're not actually trying to pick a fight with the opponent, says Kirishima. If this was the real world, I would have been killed the moment I was captured. I need to become able to issue more detailed orders to insects, says Koda. That was great, don't you think? You just can't help but fall for me, can you? Go ahead, no need to be ashamed, I don't mind. Nobody can stop love, you know. I totally get it, says Kaminari, semi-dopey. But Kaminari actually was both a very useful distraction, a person that the other team was most worried about, and he came up with good strategies. So other than Tsuyu, Kaminari did kind of carry the team a bit. I regret losing 2 teammates. I wanted to win without anyone missing, but it turned into pure chaos, says Tsuyu. That was really good, actually. I wasn't even able to apply 10% of what I learned. It's incredibly frustrating. If you were able to do everything immediately, you wouldn't be working so hard. It took me 6 years to master the binding cloth. Do not forget the frustration you're feeling as you fight your next battle. Yes, sir. The 2 interns sure are acting serious, says Aoyama. Jamming Way's funny face mode is coming loose. Shinso, you're so green. Oh, I can't get enough, says Midnight. You've got issues, All Might. Kirishima, focus on developing setups to lure your opponents into close-range combat. Yes, sir. Koda, you're already well aware. Continue thinking about your weak points, and he nods. Kaminari, you were far too careless in the beginning. Are you incapable of using your abilities without your comrades being taken out first? What? He says. Asui, rather than dwelling on your mistakes, work on your ability to rapidly respond and cover for them. Ghetto. You're all painfully aware already, aren't you? Says Vlad, and all 4 of the Class B people are nodding. Who is it at the center of your team? Shishida or Shiozaki? You need to choose. If someone had taken the role of leader, you could have won. Our beloved Mr. Vlad King, your eyes are too terrifying. Shiozaki cannot deceive people, says Monoma, and, although you took that into account, it ended up backfiring. Sir Monoma, says Shishida. In the end, we allowed the enemy team to complete their preparations. My deepest apologies, Lady Shiozaki. May the fires of hell absolve your sins, she says with a tear in her eye. Well, be that as it may, you showed us something marvelous. I'm looking forward to our united front, Monoma says to Shinso. Hey Shinso, let's start developing our plan to leave Class A sobbing in despair. He's talking to himself, says Mineta. We'll have to come up with our own countermeasures, says Izuku. It's going to be cool, again, like with the beginning of the series, seeing Mineta and Izuku plan things together again. Let's come up with some ideas of what we can do. Yeah, says Uraraka. Let's make some good combos, says Mina. We must discuss our tactics as well, says Ida. We should operate with Todoroki at the center, says Shoji. Me? Bakugo, us too, says Jiro. You assholes better not slow me down. So friggin' annoying. All injured students should report to the infirmary. You humans are inferior life forms that cannot be installed with spare parts, says one of the robots. Yada yada, yeah. Oh yes, this is it. Oh my god, Midnight. The green, unripe spring of youth. It's winter, says All Might. God, the two of them are hilarious together too. Before I even realized it, we're at the end of the year. Everyone strengthened their quirks, developed their ultimate moves, and continued earnestly advancing forward through all the events and troubles. This class is a kind of review for them to all measure up their own abilities against their surroundings and comprehend their current standing among their peers. So I like this. It's kind of like an end-of-the-year exam for all of the Class 1 people. All Might. Midnight, says Vlad King. Tell me, what did you think of Shinso? He did very well. He didn't look timid out there at all, and the fact that he himself was frustrated with his performance and will strive to do better is wonderful, says All Might. This exercise is a center exam, so to speak, for admission into the hero course, says Aizawa. We can expect both sides to be quite passionate in the next set. Then, without further ado, Team 2, prepare for the second set. We have Kendo, then Kurohiro, manga, and Kinoko that everybody's loving right now. I like Kinoko too. Just more love for Setsuna when it's her turn, please. Hey, Yayorozu, says Kendo. Yes, Kendo? Why didn't you enter the beauty contest? I really thought you would. Mr. Aizawa didn't inform me about it. Although, since we had band practice, I doubt I would have been able to anyway. I'm sure he decided it wasn't worth telling me. Ever since we appeared in those commercials during our workplace experience, we've kind of been getting treated like a pair, you know? They always box us together like an idol group or something. Box us together? And she thinks Momo's idea. What? That's like where you're a diehard fan of the whole group and not just one member, right? Says, Hagakure. During the cultural festival, the same guy kept shouting Yayorozu and Kendo over and over. Idolatry. Utter foolishness. Says, I feel like Tokoyami and Kurohiro could get along. Oh, that's great. But you have better grades and a better quirk than me, so whenever people would lump us together like that, I really couldn't stand it. I wouldn't show it though. So, on a personal level, I always wanted to try duking it out with you. I accept your challenge with all my heart and soul. Tokoyami, you are just like me. Shihai Kurohiro, your quirk is black integration. You can move freely within anything black, as I recall. You and I are fated to clash. Oh my god, I love them. They're so edgy. So, you too understand the majesty of the abyss. Hehe, I live in eternal darkness. I freaking love Class B getting more development. Wow, says Hagakure watching it all unfold. And now, Team 2, go get 'em, Kendo. Enough with the one-sided commentary. Alright, let's take it to 'em. So, what's Kendo's position in Class B, says Sero to Tetsutetsu. Well, she's a go-getter, that's for sure. She is the class president after all. Pipe down, man. She's got a quick wit, and she's great at keeping her cool and making the right decisions on the fly. And on top of that, she's got a cheerful personality that really brings the whole class together. And we have a bunch of flashbacks to Kendo. If she wasn't around, the whole class would have been indoctrinated by Monoma. And then Monoma, hey, don't put it like that. She's the big sister of Class B. That is the woman named Itsuka Kendo. Making decisions on the fly, eh? says Todoroki. We'll see whether Yaoyorozu's operation will be able to pierce through them or not. Operation? Says Ojiro. We've got a decent enough idea of their quirks, but everyone's come up with new special moves and improved their quirks, so either side could be taken down without even knowing what's going on. So, for the time being, we'll have to wait and see and size each other up. And then we see Dark Shadow coming for the four of them. It's all you, Chuunibyou. Wait and see my ass. Right here, right now. I'm gonna take out whoever I can. Here I go, he smiles. Looks like he found them. They're right below that conspicuously tall smokestack. Looks like you're able to send them out quite far now. Seems you leveled up during the internships as well. And that's Aoyama talking to Tokiyami. It's hard to say. The further away from me Dark Shadow gets, the shorter time he'll last. Let's go. Fumikage, they got me. And he hears it in his head. Ah, he came back. Everyone disperse. Dark Shadow return. And Dark Shadow comes back and attacks Tokiyami. And of course Chuunibyou jumps out of it. Chuunibyou popped out from inside Dark Shadow, says Hagakure. And then Momo throws nets from her arm. That's actually really cool, throws nets from her arm, but he dodges it. Shihai Chuunibyou, quirk black. He can merge into anything black. That is really, really cool. And after improving his quirk, he's even able to move the black things he's merged into, limited to things that can normally move. Fumikage, Tokiyami, I shall bore straight through you. I see. My natural enemy. Very well. I accept your challenge and meet it head on, with the new technique I devised under the tutelage of Hawks, Black Fallen Angel. Fallen Angel? A pair of I love the thing. A pair of Chuunies. Chapter 198 end. This is great. First we got to see Tsuyu and Shiozaki, and now we're having Chuunibyou and Tokiyami. It's so great. And we're gonna have Kendo and Momo at some point. Either way, I freaking love this. It's so fun. I love this arc. I really hope it's like long and developed. God, and especially if it is serving as their sort of end of the year benchmark. God, I freaking love this arc so much. I really hope we get to see more Class B. I'm just really happy with this chapter, that we didn't rush through things, that we got to see at the beginning the characters talking about what they need to learn from, and then we get to see some of this fight being hyped up between these two teams. I'm so excited. But I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter and what you thought of my first thoughts and reactions. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia, both anime and manga. Anime review hopefully tomorrow when the episode's out, but if not, Sunday at least. Yeah, sub for that. Follow and much more. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. Oops, sorry, hit my microphone cord. Hopefully that didn't make any noise. But yeah, follow on Twitter. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. If you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord, it's free and open for anyone. So just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.